Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and this video is just chock full of good news, and we could use a bit of that, couldn't we? We here in the XRP community, I say yes. It's been a rough month or so with all the nonsense going on with the SEC versus Ripple. But check out this headline from crypto media outlet U Today. Major crypto exchange adds XRP pair despite SEC complaint. And so that was rather fascinating, kind of bucking the trend. That's what they say in this article. And also, there's a new Ripple partner that made an announcement today, and I'll be highlighting that as well. So all good times here. I do want to be clear that I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I just think it's fun talking about these things and running this YouTube channel purely as a hobby that is all that it is. If you would please delicately tap the like button, I'd appreciate the support. Also, the most important thing I have to say in this intro here is that I recommend you treat yourself, girl, by subscribing to the Moon Lambo channel, which is the best channel on all of the YouTubes. That is a Moon Lambo guarantee. So into this first piece here. Singaporean crypto exchange QCoin has added a new trading pair with the XRP cryptocurrency, bucking the broader delisting trend triggered by the SEC's complaint against Ripple Labs. Yeah, apparently QCoin's like, we don't care. Yeah, we're just gonna do what we want here. Which I like. I like that approach. I can definitely respect that. Holders of the controversial token are now able to trade it against USD coin, which is USDC for short, the second largest stable coin by market cap. According to data provided by Masari, the XRP/USDT trading pair recorded over $4.5 million worth of trading volume over the past 24 hours. And so I was wondering, because I actually have heard of QCoin, but I just, if you would ask me what's QCoin, I probably would have guessed it's an exchange just because I've been around long enough, I've seen QCoin out there, but I didn't even really know. And so I wondered, I was like, okay, so they added this XRP USDC trading pair, cool stuff. Can people within the United States utilize this cryptocurrency exchange? And I think the answer is yes. So I'm going to share with you what I found because, I Googled a bit. I didn't try to sign up myself. Frankly, I don't really need another exchange, but hey, if they're supporting U.S. customers, then I'll be happy to give them shout outs and videos from time to time. But I came across this, which states how QCoin taxes work, because again, Singaporean company. But there are all sorts of exchanges that do service United States customers that aren't headquartered there. So I was like, okay, well, what's going on here? And here's a bit of what I found. I think this is the part I wanted to cover. Yeah, here we go. QCoin is a non-US based exchange. So if you are a United States citizen above the FBAR threshold, you will need to include it in your FBAR filing. So right there, I was like, two things. Number one, what the hell's FBAR? Never heard of it before. Second of all, they're saying if you're a United States citizen, then follow so-and-so. And I got the cut of their jib, which is, according to this, if you're a United States citizen, you can. That's my understanding. If I'm missing something, somebody please let me know. But it sounds to me like if you're in the United States, you actually can sign up for this exchange. And then I was like, okay, so what the hell's FBAR? I was just curious, like, what is this thing? The FBAR is the Foreign Bank Account Report. FinCEN, which is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, created it in order to track foreign financial assets to prevent crimes like tax evasion. If you are in the U.S., then you may need to file one if you ever exceed a total of USD $10,000 at any time held in foreign cryptocurrency exchange accounts at any time of the calendar year. And so that's easy to do. You could invest, like, if it's right before a crypto bull run, just put $1,000 in anything. And it's just, this is not advice. I'm just saying, like, you could, in theory, put $1,000 in just about anything. And at some point during the course of a market cycle, it's probably going to be worth more than $10,000. Just saying. That's what I certainly saw during the craziness of the 2017 cryptocurrency bull run. And I think it's going to be outdone with this most current market cycle, which is seriously heating up. Although there could be I've covered this in my last video, there could be a pullback. Don't be surprised. Nobody get all scared if that happens. It certainly could be in the cards. And frankly, from 2015 through the end of 2017, right around when Bitcoin hit its previous all-time high of almost $20,000 during the last market cycle, there were 9 pullbacks over that 2-year period that averaged out to be 37%. And it shook people out, and they missed out then. But that's just how it works. Like, the data's out there to learn this stuff. So if you like learn the data and you decide what to believe, I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything, but if you just acquire the knowledge and then don't let emotions dictate your buying and selling, you might be better off. Rather than using emotion, just saying, arm yourself with knowledge, forget the emotions, understand pullbacks happen. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I didn't intend to talk about price in this video. It's just on the top of my head right now. So there you go. As far as I can tell, this would be the 4th cryptocurrency exchange in the United States that you can use to purchase XRP, along with GateHub. So I was like, well, where's GateHub located? I actually have used them before. This is the first exchange I ever used to get XRP. It was harder to get XRP back in November 2017, let me tell you that. And it looks like they're in the United Kingdom and Slovenia. So how about that? And you can still use it to purchase XRP in the United States. And then there's BitTrue, and they're they're based in Singapore too, I think, when I looked this up. Or am I? Oh, no, mistaken. So what the hell was I thinking? It was also in Singapore. Is my brain broken? I could have sworn as I was prepping for this video, I thought there was another one. Nah, whatever. Anyway, so BitTrue, though. BitTrue here, they have offices in the United States, Europe, and Asia Pacific. And then cryptocurrency exchange Uphold. They actually, I think they were founded in the United States. They have offices, I want to say, I am pulling from memory admittedly, so I apologize if I'm wrong, but I watched an interview with the Uphold CEO recently, JP, and I believe he said that their offices in the United States are in San Francisco and New York. Could be mistaken. I apologize if so. And he noted that their biggest office, and I'm pulling from memory again here, I could have sworn he said the Philippines. So I don't know what they consider their headquarters to be, but they certainly have a United States presence as well. All right, now let's take a look at this here. Lulu Exchange UAE. New partner. We are proud to announce our partnership with Ripple and Federal Bank to enhance real-time payments from United Arab Emirates to India that are faster and more affordable than ever before. Step into any of our 76 branches in the UAE or call, and then they got the number up there to learn more. And attorney Jesse Hines, who's been sharing a number of opinions on his thoughts as far as the SEC versus Ripple litigation, he happened to retweet this and wrote the following, which I thought I'd share with you. These are the kind of steps you want to see after an SEC lawsuit. Growth, meaning life. A lot of people will ask, does this use XRP? But that's missing the point. The real question is, can it use XRP? The answer is yes, and that's all that matters. And I very much shared that mindset, because over the last few years, as this whole thing's been built out, laying the tracks so the trains can run, all these corridors getting built out by Ripple, there's endless numbers of people bitching about the messaging portion getting built out. Ripple, that previously known as Xcurrent, and every time that would happen, and I'd be happy, I'd be celebrating. It's like, look, this is the messaging portion. XRP can then be on top of that when there's sufficient liquidity and regulatory clarity and this and that. And so I think most people got it, frankly, but the people that didn't like it, I think they were just noisier, and so it just kind of stood out to me. But there were a number of people that were like, yeah, but it doesn't use XRP, and that's what it sounded like to me. And so I would always make the point though, I'm like, yes, but this is a corridor that's now open, and so yes, they're settling by traditional means, but in the future, as on-demand liquidity corridors get built out, you can utilize XRP as a bridge currency. So to me, it's super duper. It's real progress. And so I went to their website because I was just curious, like, who are these individuals? I have not heard of Lulu Exchange. I was like, are they a cryptocurrency exchange? Because as soon as I saw the word exchange, I was like, wait, is this a new liquidity partner? Just like like a Bitstamp or Bittrex or Bitso or BTC markets in Australia. And apparently the answer is no. They do remittances, concurrency exchange, and so once I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, so it's basically just it seems like basically just a remittance firm that happens to have physical branches for doing that. So I guess kind of like a MoneyGram or something like that is just kind of how it struck me there. So interesting stuff. And Ripple does continue to hire. Shout out to XRP Cryptable for sending this my way. I want to mention this. Ripple is hiring a senior policy manager in the Asia Pacific region. Ripple's senior policy manager will develop and advocate for policy and regulation that promotes responsible innovation in the digital assets and cross-border payments space. So I just wanted to share some positive stuff with everybody in this video. Despite all the craziness that's been going on, I'll tell you what, if XRP were to be obliterated because of all of this, which is not something I believe will happen, you're talking about the end of altcoins in the United States, effectively, because this is going to set the bar. Like, this is going to affect how other companies that would otherwise be in the blockchain space in the United States, it's going to affect whether or not they even do business in the United States. And it'll affect whether or not these cryptocurrencies get traded on exchanges in the United States. And so if the SEC really wanted to take down Ripple, and if they found success in doing so, which I don't think they will, and frankly, if you've been following my videos, you know that they're not even trying to get XRP to actually be labeled as a security. But even if they were, like, they'd be guilty of just destroying innovation in the United States, and it would all go overseas. And I don't think, frankly, that they'd want to be responsible, because that is ultimately the fallout that would result from all of this, and they have to know that. And that's part of the, so that's one reason that they're not trying to push for XRP being labeled as a security. Frankly, I think that they know they don't have a leg to stand on, because as XRP is today, based on its actual decentralization, actual utility, and so on and so forth, there's no way that it is. I do not believe that for a second. I don't think that they even believe it. They're verbally arguing it's a security, but they're not asking for a declaration that it's a security. So the judge cannot, by law, rule that XRP is a security if the SEC isn't requesting that specific declaration. So it's not going to happen. Like, period. It's just not going to happen. I'm more interested in finding out what's going to happen in terms of restrictions for Ripple in selling XRP. Worst case scenario would be that, this is adjudicated and Ripple is no longer allowed to sell XRP. That would be a serious problem, but I don't think that's going to be happening either, which I've been talking about in a recent video. So I'm not going to hash that out any further here. But there you go. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty good. I understand there's good reason to be concerned. Holding XRP is riskier than it was before all this. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. Of course it is. But that's why I've been doing my best to arm myself with information and then just share the bits that I know, because I don't have a legal background. So figuring this all out has been difficult, and it has been emotionally taxing along the way, because not knowing is what makes this horrific. And so that's why the more you arm yourself with information, at least even if it's not, you don't get the information that you're hoping for, at least you can make an informed decision. And so if I got a ton of bad news, look, if I had to get out XRP because that's what logically made sense, then I would have done it. But that isn't what makes sense for me personally. You got to decide for yourself. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold. But I will wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because of anything that I say or write, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.